Well, good afternoon, everyone. Here we are in the Grandma and Grandpa Homestead Garden, Make-Do Homestead Garden. Today we're going to learn a little bit about rhubarb, and we have some special guests to show us how the rhubarb has to be cut and all kinds of different things about rhubarb. So stay tuned, and I can't wait to see what kind of tips we'll get today.
Well, here we are in the garden, and today is just an extra special fun day in the garden because the three girls are going to help and do the video. So I can't think of anything I like growing in my garden better than my granddaughters. So anyway, we're going to start our video, and it's going to be all about rhubarb. And we're going to start with how to harvest it, and Kylie is going to show how to pull it out. Now, maybe Grandpa can get the camera real close to Kylie, and I'll kind of tell what she's doing, and maybe you can get right in there where her hand is. Kylie's going to reach right down low on the stalk and pull. The rhubarb comes right out. We want to do another one, honey. Why don't you do a couple more? Okay. And show everybody how you pull rhubarb out. That's the best way to do it. Oh, look, she got 3 at one time that time. By pulling it, you don't introduce disease, and it's just the right way to do it.
Okay, I think that's good.
Thanks, Kai. You did a good job.
How did it feel, Kai, when you were pulling the rhubarb out?
It was easy.
Oh, good.
I think it's in there. Now sometimes, for my hands, because this is the Make-Do Homestead, I can't pull the big pieces out. So Kendall,
Yeah, these ones are
let's go over here
huge.
to some
So
of the real big ones.
here, let's go over. This is big. You're gonna want to get real low to the bottom.
So Kendall,
Yeah. Here, Emmy.
it's better to pull them, but if you have to cut them because they're
Because
too
you're like,
big
look at that.
or whatever, cut them down low like Kendall said, and use a clean knife. And now Emmy's got something real. Well, Kendall, while you're there, let's look at these seed pods here. Now what those seed pods do is take energy away from the plant and make it stop producing. So we want to get rid of that. So Kendall, can you cut that down? Actually, cut that whole thing right down to the bottom. Now look at
Ooh, it's hollow.
This is a totally, show Grandpa on the camera the hollow part. This is not a good rhubarb. There's a big hole in the middle, and that seed pod is just needs to go.
Needs to go.
We don't need this, and we don't need the leaves. The leaves should never be eaten because they're
Poisonous.
poisonous.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're going to get rid of these, but before we do, Emmy's does have a use for a leaf.
You could even use it for an umbrella.
Oh, I feel raindrops.
Drip, drip.
That's perfect. Why don't you break off, Emmy? Why don't you each break off the leaf, and Emmy's going to show what we do with our leaves. This whole pod we can throw away.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's a nice piece of rhubarb that we're going to save. But even these can be used, even though you don't want to ever eat them. You can compost them in your compost bucket. So they're going to show you how they throw it in the compost. You can put that in the compost too.
Okay.
Did you want to do an umbrella too? Oh, that's a bucket. That rhubarb.
So you drop it in the pump.
Yeah, he'll be put to good use. For more soil and stuff.
Goodbye, Rhubarb. Next time we see you, you're going to be compost. Okay, Kendall, you can sign off.
See ya, signing off.
Okay, now we're at our work table, and Andy's going to show you how to prepare your rhubarb after you've harvested it from the garden. So first he's going to cut off the big leaf, and Emmy's going to scoot it back to the compost pile. And then he's going to cut off just that end. Now, the next thing, all my life I've cut up my rhubarb with my knife. Well, first you take it up and wash it really good. But when I cut it, I always end up pulling off strings. I think it's probably my knives aren't sharp enough. But watch Andy cut a few with the knife. And then I'll show you what I recently discovered. See how that turns kind of stringy, and you have to pull that off, and you waste a lot of the pretty red color of the rhubarb. So I thought one day, I think I'll try a scissors and see if it works. And it really worked pretty tricky. I didn't get any of the stringy things coming off. So you pick it from the garden, you cut off the leaves, you compost them, you wash it, which we didn't do in this video, and then you cut it up and you're all ready to use it. And the girls here have some ideas of different ways that you can use rhubarb.
So you could stick it in a freezer bag and put it in the freezer, but since there's not a lot, there's not a lot in here because we make stuff with it.
We made muffins with it. Yeah, you can make muffins, pies, jam, sauces, a lot of things with rhubarb.
And Grandpa eats them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us with Grandma and Grandpa's Make Do Homestead, signing off.